Hey everybody, what's up? It's me, Jared Guynes. Now, real quick, before we talk about today's video, let's take a look at my YouTube subscriber clock. We can see as of right now, we are at 18,380. So thank you so much, all the new subscribers. All right. Woo! My office is a mess. All right, guys, so what I want to talk to you today is about something that's all new. It's never before been disclosed, and for most of you, never before been seen. It's the brand new 2019 Nerf Arcade game. Did you even know that Nerf was going to have an arcade game? Just 2 days ago, we got our first ever look at the brand new Nerf Arcade game. It's out on location in California. It's been spotted in 2 places, and it's being called a test game, which means that this is not the full production version, and the actual version of this game may vary or change. Let's take a look at it now. So here's your look of the game as it was seen in a Dave & Buster's in Southern California here just a couple of days ago. All right, so what you guys can see here is that this is a Raw Thrill style light gun game. So what this is doing is it's basically taking the cockpit off of their Space Invaders Frenzy arcade game, which is already out. And you can see with these 2 cockpit chairs here that this is the exact same piece as the Space Invaders Frenzy game. And if you guys don't know what that is, here's a picture of it here on your screen. You can see here that the seats are exactly the same. The light guns are exactly the same. What they've done is they've just changed the artwork on it. Okay, so what they have here is they have these 2 light guns. So the Nerf Arcade game does not actually shoot Nerf in any way. If you thought I was going to do that, I'm sorry, it's not going to do that. And it has this sort of cool lit team holding down the side and all the Nerf logos all over it. But where this is different from the Space Invaders arcade game is in the front. It looks like they have probably a 75 or maybe even an 80-inch 4K TV, and it's using the light guns to shoot targets on the screen. So it looks like what's going on here is you're playing the Nerf Arcade game, shooting targets on the screen. It's an accuracy game, and depending on how accurate you are, you can get points, which then turn into tickets, and they're putting the tickets on your card. I don't think that this machine is set up to actually dispense physical tickets. They're not really doing that. Chuck E. Cheese was sort of the last place in the country that was doing physical ticket dispensing. This seems to be putting it onto a card reader here. So you do have the Nerf logo across the top. Of course, it's called Nerf Arcade, and you have all this cool sort of artwork in the middle. But one of the most interesting things that I noticed here is there is a little bit of you can't really tell exactly what it is. It almost looks like a battle camo Terra Scout or something right here in the detail. And I'll see if I can't put that right here on your screen for you guys to look at. If you look at here, you can sort of see, you know, the drum up here on the top. You can see this sort of, you know, this battle camo design, this sort of a Walmart exclusive sort of design. So I'm not sure what Nerf blaster that is. That doesn't look like anything that we've ever seen before, to my knowledge. Also, they have this drone that might be an element from the game. Maybe you have to shoot drones in the game. It's all sort of interesting to look at, honestly, when you think about it here. So you guys out there might be wondering, why would there be a Nerf arcade game? And I think this speaks a little bit to Nerf's new goals and their new focus. If you were at Toy Fair, I was just there here in February, and you see things like a Nerf bicycle and Nerf hoodies and Nerf t-shirts and Nerf clothing. And now we're seeing a Nerf arcade game. And that says one big thing to me, and I think this should be obvious to you guys as well. What it's saying is the Nerf lifestyle brand. So I want you guys for a moment to wrap your head around Nerf not just being a toy blaster, but being something much more. Nerf the lifestyle brand. Nerf the feeling. Nerf the emotion. Nerf the lifestyle, right? What is Nerf lifestyle? And a lot of you guys are thinking, what are you talking about? Well, guys, when you're a lifestyle brand, that's when you have an arcade game named after your brand. You know that you've transcended your product when they can make an entire arcade game based around your license that doesn't even have anything to do with your core products. Nerf Arcade is a lifestyle game because you're not even shooting Nerf, you're shooting light. So what the creators of this arcade game are banking on, that's Raw Thrills of Chicago. What they're banking on is that kids and adults of all ages are going to see that Nerf brand and say, hey, I know what Nerf is. Nerf is cool. You can, you know, shoot things with Nerf blasters. I want to do that, and that's exactly what's going to happen, and they're right. When you see Nerf, you know exactly what that means. Think of the 3 or 4 other blaster brands out there on the toy aisle, and just think to yourself critically, seriously, could they be an arcade game? No. No, they couldn't be an arcade game. Obviously. Only Nerf can do this. And this is such a big move for a blaster brand to become an arcade game at a Dave & Buster's, a main event, a round one, a family entertainment center near you coming soon. So I reached out to Raw Thrills before I shut this video because I wanted to see if I can get an official comment, some information, and I did get a response from Raw Thrills. And what they said is, they said, Jared, we have no comment at this time. No comment. So we know the game exists because we have real pictures of it. And it's not just one, it's at least a couple. But right now, Raw Thrills is not acknowledging that this game exists. Even though we can see that it exists. No comment at this time. No comment. Honestly, that can mean any number of things. It can mean that it's still being licensed. It can mean that they're working out the bugs. It can mean that the design's going to change. I'm not sure. This isn't like a Nerf blaster where they can play with it around Pawtucket and figure out ways to improve it and change it. I mean, a big arcade game like this, sometimes you got to put it out on location and in front of real kids and in front of real players to get that data back to figure out what you need to change. The point is, the Nerf Arcade game that you see at your local arcade later in 2019 may look drastically different than what you're seeing in this photo. All right, so are you excited for the Nerf Arcade? I'm excited to hear your thoughts below. Please let me know in a comment. Make sure to like this video. Subscribe if you want to see more cool Nerf videos and more cool stuff in your newsfeed. I appreciate it. This year, I'm on the road to 100,000 subscribers. I'm going to get that silver play button. Only going to do it with your help. So please subscribe to the channel if you like the content. If not, let me know why so I can improve. I want to get better for you guys. Love you guys. Thanks so much. More cool stuff coming straight to your newsfeed soon. See ya.